Hi, I'm Plato.
And I'm Aristotle, and we're here live at the scene of the battles of Lexington and Concord.
It's April 1775, and the British commander in Boston sent a detachment of troops to nearby Lexington and Concord.
They were sent to seize stores of colonial gunpowder and ammunition, and to bag the rebel ringleader Sam Adams and John Hancock.
At Lexington, the colonial Minutemen refused to disperse rapidly enough, and shots were fired that killed 8 Americans and wounded several more.
Where are you? At Lexington and Concord.
Oh my gosh. There's like gunshots.
This is scary, guys.
Guys,
For some
we
fellow
might not
philosophers,
we
don't
might not
belong
make
in this
it.
setting.
And we don't believe in fighting.
Plato and Aristotle, 2 philosophers. This is not where we belong.
All right, we'll check back in.
In 2 seconds.
Is this on?
Yes.
We're here with George Washington, leader of the colonial army. How's Martha?
Martha's well. I don't care. She's in Mount Vernon. She's doing well. This army is not doing well.
That's good to hear.
Really.
Next question. That was good. Say, George, how do you feel about the British reaction to the colonists trying to rebel?
Well, they're not going to give up, but neither are we. I think all the colonists, including myself, are fueled by the intolerable acts, the Stamp Acts, the Molasses Acts. We've had enough of it,
Ridiculous.
and we're not going to stand for this. I'll tell you that much.
Word on the street is that 8 Minutemen were killed at Lexington and Concord the other night. How do you feel about that?
Well, it always hurts to lose good men, but at least we didn't lose more. It's always tough hearing about that news, but I feel like it will fuel me and the army to really put the British in their place. It's a shame that it had to come to this war, but we will do what needs to be done. The British weren't listening to us. We tried to send the Olive Branch Treaty. That didn't work. That was a long time ago, and now it's turned into this. We're not going to stop until we win.
Sad, isn't it? So, if you do end up securing your independence from England, what's next?
Well, we don't want to have any part to do with them, so we're going to make sure our new nation is nothing to do with them. We're going to make sure we don't have a monarchy. We're not going to put our people down. We're not going to take away their rights that they deserve. I'll tell you one thing. Britain is going to lose this war, and we're going to show them that this is our country. This is our place to do our thing. And we are sick of them, and we're going to show them what really should be done.
Hey, give us back.
Hi, I'm Aristotle, and I'm here interviewing General Cornwallis from England. So, General, what do you think about successfully killing 8 Minutemen from the Americans' army?
Oh, well, I feel pretty good about it, mate. We needed to get control over our colonists, and we did so. They're brats, and we needed to get control over them.
So, if you do end up winning these battles, where do you think the war is going to go after this?
I'll tell you where. We're gonna take control of our colonies. The British are the best empire, and we're the biggest empire. And we're gonna take control of our colonies because they're being brats, and we need to get control of them.
General, why do you and King George both think that the colonists should not be rebelling?
The colonists should not be rebelling because the taxes in British are much higher than the taxes on the colonies, so they have no reason to rebel.
Thank you for that, General. Thank you. The Revolutionary War reflects similar ideas that I have previously stated, such as the essence of an object should exist apart from that object. The colonies are attempting to exist separately from England, which has a controlling central government, which the colonists dislike because the tariffs they impose are pretty strict. This commencement of this battle started with what is known as the shot heard round the world, which comes from the opening stanza of Ralph Waldo Emerson's Concord Hymn.
I disagree because in my book, The Republic, I talk about how the guardian class should live under the system of communism of property and family. However, I disagree with the selfishness of King George as the rulers and soldiers should not possess any property of their own. Now we will go to George Washington and General Howe for their closing argument.
General George Washington, leader of the Continental Army in the American Revolutionary War. We are going to gain our independence from England. We know exactly what to do. We will use any tactics necessary, including guerrilla warfare. We will fight by night. We will spy on the British, whatever it takes. We have home turf advantage, and we are underestimated by the British. We are not just a band of unorganized rebels. We deserve the utmost respect, and we will secede from England, and we will show them they were wrong.
I am General Howe of the British Army. The colonists are rebelling from their mother country just because we imposed a few taxes on their imports that we designed to generate revenue from the colonies. So we sent a large number of troops to the colonies to enforce these new laws, but they got angered and decided they were too good for us. Well, we are going to squash their silly little revolution.
Thank you for tuning in to
Keeping Up with America Colonies Today.
So, in all, the colonists won the Battle of,
Lexington and Concord.
and it showed the British and King George III that unjust behavior would not be tolerated in the colonies.
The British simply thought this was a battle worth fighting, and they didn't really think it was worth their time.
But it was. So we'll see you guys next time.
See ya. I'm Plato.
And I'm Aristotle.
We'll see you next time.